welcome to another video by Zaytech. In this video, I'm going to talk about what is Smart Online Order and what is it for. Believe it or not, we get customers asking this question. They actually don't ask the question, but they use it for purposes which is not intended to be used for. So I'm going to try to clarify what it's for and what it's not for. So Smart Online Order is an app that integrates with the Clover POS for restaurants for food ordering. And by extension, we have a different plugin which it works for retail to accept payments. Okay, so I'm gonna try to clarify the difference. So we have an app called Smart Online Order, but we also have a plugin for the WordPress site called Payment Gateway for the WooCommerce, right? Clover Payment Gateway. So that one, basically think of it as the ability to collect money, collect your funds, right? It does not use the Clover inventory, the WooCommerce Payment Gateway. It simply allows you to collect the money. So if you're selling socks, shirts, clothes, boat equipment, car stereo, whatever you're selling on your WooCommerce, you're able to collect the money, right? And it will print to the Clover, but your inventory comes from WooCommerce, okay? Now the other one we have, which is Smart Online Order, which is another plugin. This one is for restaurants. So the reason why we have two plugins is because retail and restaurant, they differ dramatically, right? You may think that, oh, what's the difference between me selling shoes and me selling burritos? Well, there's actually a huge difference, right? So for example, I'll give you some examples. If you sell burritos have modifiers. You know, you want beans with that, you want sauce with that, right? Shoes, on the other hand, have different sizes, right? So the way the inventory works is very different, right? You have a shoe size 8, 10, 12, 14, and you have shoe colors, right? These are called variants or sizes, right? So it does not really use the modifiers. So our restaurant plugin uses the modifiers, whereas the retail uses variants and sizes and different ways of getting that information. And the biggest difference is the shipping, right? When it comes to retail, in most cases, people ship the stuff across the US or even international shipping, right? So the restaurant version does not have the ability to integrate with UPS or FedEx to ship the product, right? Because it's intended for them to come to your business or for your delivery person to deliver it to their house, right? So in other words, delivery means that you get an online order for a burrito and you drop it off to their house, which is within 10-15 miles. Shipping is most likely, if you get a shipping order, it's probably a different state, a different city. It's not usually 10 miles unless somebody lives close by and they wanted to have you ship it to them. But if somebody's buying shoes from you, they probably just go there and pick it up themselves, right? But I know sometimes they may want to, have you deliver or ship the shoe to their house because they are close by. Okay, so another difference is that when it comes to the online ordering that is designed for restaurants, is that it uses the Clover inventory, right? So this is where people get confused because the WooCommerce does not use the Clover inventory. So in other words, when you go to your WooCommerce, you have to manually add the inventory. So if you're selling shoes, you have to add shoes, sizes, colors, whatever shoes you're selling, boots, clothes, car stereo. While on the Clover side, you don't have to add your menu one more time into the online order page. It'll automatically import it there for you. So you can see the entire menu once you install the app, which takes a few minutes, or the plugin, it'll be there populated for you. But you can use the Clover inventory by using another app to work with your WooCommerce to sync it. So again, it's not an easy topic because it requires us asking you questions. So, because here's what's happened, with our Smart Online Order plugin, we have, which is for the restaurant, by the way, we had people try to use it to collect rent for their hotels, and we try to explain to them it won't work for that because it's not designed to collect rent from your tenants. It's designed for food ordering, right? I had a merchant try to install it for selling clothes, and then when they got their first order, they would call us and say, hey, I got an order for these clothes, I need to ship it to Florida. How do I print the shipping label, right? We told them, like, oh, it's not meant for that because it does not do shipping. It's intended for restaurants, right? If you want to do that, you have to use the WooCommerce plugin, right? So again, there's many examples I can share with you of how these things do come about. And just a recent example was donations. I know donations are a good thing because you want to help nonprofits. And we do actually have an app that does donations, by the way. It's called 360 Donations, but that works at the Clover level, meaning they have to walk up to the Clover device and donate themselves. But I've seen merchants use Smart Online Order, the restaurant plugin, the restaurant app, to collect donations. In a way, it can work, but typically what I've seen from merchants or people that want donations is they want the customers to enter the donation amount. So that we cannot do. They have to be a fixed donation they choose from, right? So you have to either make the donations amount, they choose how much to donate based on the pre-selected options. So you can say $100, $200, $500, $50, $10. They add it to the cart and they donate that way. So again, it's not intended for donation. I've seen some people do it, and if you're okay with that, yeah, I guess you can do it, but it's not gonna give you the best results, right? But if you want the best results from it, it's for restaurants, because we designed this whole restaurant plugin app, restaurant app, for restaurants. The whole ordeal, the whole goal was for restaurants to flourish and to get the most orders and to stay connected with their customers and to make sure everything prints to the Clover, have the modifiers and all those options. So this video I want to kind of make it because to help clarify it, because I've seen merchants, I wouldn't say do it intentionally, by accident. Perhaps they thought they could do it. That way we want to clarify for you. That way when you do it, from the beginning, we don't want you to waste all this time setting it up, taking you 3-4 days to set it up, and then realize later, oh, that's not the right plugin. Right? So if you're in doubt, call us first and we'll tell you if it works, if it doesn't work, and if it does, which plugin to use, how to do it, what's the best direction, why we recommend this. And that way, when you get going, you're off to a good start. So again, reach out to us with questions, comments, emails, and we can assist you and help you get your business online. All right? Thank you so much.